somebody get me on the phone with Shabuzi. All that easy money he's making. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. When you play third-person games, do you create a male character or a female character?
Depends on the game.
I'm separating my feelings about Kimmel saying we had citizenship in the States. Like, this would be jarring. What do you mean because he said some stuff you don't like?
I'm just saying, like, because sometimes I'll sign up for mics and it'll be like, don't say this, don't say this, don't say this.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you willing to name names? Also, this morning I was fired from the Riyadh Comedy Festival because of statements I made on my podcast. You could have just said that.
I know, but it takes me a while to
Instead of being like, Martin Luther King and Jimmy Kimmel should be on Mount Rushmore.
They should have the same statues.
Black Zeus the Podcast Season 6, featuring Black Zeus and Dante, aka Black Zeus on YouTube, Patreon, and Instagram. Alright, I'm done.
It's gonna be a long, long, long one, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It's Black Zeus, the podcast. Didn't you know? Episode 6, Season 6, Episode 35. Give me the people and free my soul. I think black people are climbing country music. Somebody get me on the phone with Shabuzi. I gotta talk to this nigga real quick. All that easy money he's making. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. And then all of a sudden just white girls taking their shirts off. Easy money. Get me someone who has acoustic guitar skills. Put me on stage with them and just set up the bank account. I promise you. It's happening. Welcome back. What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to another episode of Black Zeus the Podcast, Season 6, Episode 35. I am him, Black Zeus. I'm not Carmelo Hayes. I'm not a YN. I just said I am him. That's it, all right? Oh, look at this nigga. He thinks he's so young and cool and shit. I'm in my mid-30s, and I need a nap. You know what it is. If you're a fan of comedy, you're in the right place. Also, other stuff, because we talk about other stuff. That's for damn sure 38 minutes later. Go check last week's episode. A lot of great conversation, actually. Go check out the channel. If you are a fan of comedy, lots of comedy conversations, lots of life conversations, new clips. There's new joke clips on the page right now. Yeah, go support. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We're not out here to beg. You know how YouTube works. Barely anybody hit subscribe. Myself included. So who am I to yell at? I hit subscribe. I do hit subscribe though, just when I really am into a page. So to the people that have hit subscribe to this page, yo, I love you. You're the best. To the new people that haven't yet, you could be a beautiful person by just hitting that sub. But right now you looking kind of ugly. I think there's a country music song for this. You should hit the subscribe if you feel alive. If you're a beautiful person, you already did. And if you're ugly, you should know you can get pretty, though. Just hit the subscribe. And I probably lost like 5 subscribers just now. Yeah, go support live comedy wherever you are. If you can't, come support us live. Tonight, as of this airing, you're not going to make it. But I'm doing a charity show at the Drake Underground. It's not Drake's Underground. It's the Drake Underground. Existed before the rapper in Toronto. It'll be a charity show for an Ethiopian charity. So I'm really looking forward to that. Shout outs to Marwan, homie, for putting that on. I will also be at St. Catherine's Spotlight Comedy Club this weekend, Saturday. Go check that out. I should be back in Toronto Sunday. I will confirm that. Check my IG, aka Black Zeus, if you want the latest. Because God knows I'm not good at promoting a charity show, and I'm promoting essentially this airs the night that I'll be on stage. So good job, Zeus. Yeah, that's a little bit of the housekeeping done out of the way. You know I don't do the show alone. I got the #1 producer in the game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so tired. I'm not even going to waste more time prolonging his intro. Why am I doing this? I'm still using words that I don't need to. Should have just chopped all this out and just brought him into the show. What is this with my hands? I'm looking into the camera a lot. Am I just going to do this episode by myself? By saying I'm going to introduce my partner, but not actually doing that, by just continuing to spew nonsense and wasting time? The answer, no. Dante's in the studio.
Boop, 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 boop.
You're off the show. You're off the show. You're not, no, not this week. Not this week. People say the WNBA sucks. You try guarding Sue Bird then. Who the fuck is Sue Bird? Who is Sue Bird, man? What are you doing? Really?
I don't know that one.
You don't know this one? We're taking a moment. Pull up YouTube right now. Type in who is Sue Bird. 100. This meme lives rent free in my head. Probably my favorite Asian on the internet. Type in who is Sue Bird. Yeah, SUEBIRD. There you go. There you go. Ew, no, I don't. Yeah, there it is.
Boys always be like, WNBA basketball sucks. You go guard Sue Bird.
Who the fuck is Someone? Who the fuck is Someone, man? What are you doing? Huh?
Yo, tell me if I got it close. Who the fuck is... Damn, I'm already out.
You're done.
Who the fuck is Sue Bird?
Subat!
Who the fuck is Sue Bird? Huh?
Huh?
What are you doing? You've never seen that meme before?
I think I have, but
One for Zeus.
it's gone from my mind.
Yeah, it's old. I'm an old man.
It's not that old.
How you living, bro?
Blessed and highly favored.
What you been up to?
Comedy.
Comedy. All right, before we get into all the comedy stuff, what's new in life? Do anything, see anything, played anything?
I played skate.
I played the new skate also.
Yep.
I'm waiting
Waiting for what?
for it to get...
Good?
I don't want to be one of those people that's like, it's just outright bad, because I've had some fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's what I'm looking for out of skate yet.
What
But
are
as
you
far
looking
as
for?
control-wise... Yeah, okay, wait. It moves really buttery smooth. I can't say that, but there's something that I haven't quite put my finger on. And it's like the controls just seem off.
Are you using classic or
Experience.
Okay.
So classic isn't even like old skate, like it's a modified. You have to use the experience to get the old skate controls. I
Okay.
looked into this enough.
Okay.
I modified the camera, low camera, and all that stuff. I try to make it look and feel as
Yeah.
close. But there's a delay when I do moves, and I can't figure out why. I'm using the 360 controller, my PC wired one.
Yeah.
So it's wired too, so there shouldn't be input delay. It's just I do the flick it, like let's say like when you just hold down in the old skate games, your character crouches on the board.
Yeah.
They don't does it do that for you here?
Yeah.
It's not doing that for me. I
Interesting.
can't figure out why. It does it only after I input the entire move. So I do an ollie.
Yeah.
But you could just hold down in the old skate games and they would
You
like
crouch. Yeah, that
crouch.
happens for me.
So it's not doing that for me. So something's off with the controls for me.
It does seem a little bit more rubberier.
Yeah.
Right?
The only thing that makes me sad is they went closer to, like, they're trying to be Skate 3. And Skate 3 for me is too arcadey. I liked
Skate 2.
Skate 2.
Skate 2 is the one.
It's
It's the
it.
one. Yeah.
It was Skate 1, but then you could get off the board. It moved cleaner.
It was grimier.
It was that griminess.
You need the grimy. This one's too polished.
Oh, it looks like Fortnite. I don't even want to get there because like graphics or whatever. But to me, the graphics are trash. Like my character looks so weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's hard to make like, a character that doesn't look like a chick.
Question: when you play third-person games, do you create a male character or a female character?
Depends on the game.
I have this argument with friends all the time.
Uh-huh.
It does depend on the game.
Yeah.
But if it's gonna be a game where you're looking at the backside of a character, even though again these aren't real,
Yeah.
but would you rather be looking at the backside of a dude?
It depends on
You're
the
a
game.
dude disguised as this dude playing another dude.
Depends on the
Or would
game.
you like to be looking at like because I don't know where's the line, because I also know people that just make hourglass, like I'm like, what are you goon into the game? Like
What is this, Marvel Rivals?
some games I put myself in,
Uh-huh.
and then other games I'm like, let me look at like a female character if I'm gonna be looking
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah, it depends on the game. I mix it up.
What did you do for Skate?
I'm a guy. I tried to
You?
put myself in the
Yourself
game.
in, yeah,
But
okay.
it's so hard because, like,
The dreadlock options are garbage.
Garbanzo beans.
Garbanzo beans, bro.
and like, so like, I did like the Young May braids. You know, I have like the 4 or whatever.
Yes.
So I did that one, and I have to put the beanie on top.
Like cornrows?
No.
Did you use that one?
There's ones where it like comes down the side.
The loose ones. There's 2 loose,
Yeah,
but they're
but
braids. They're not even dreads.
I know,
I'm like, bro.
but I do think it is early access. They're still holding out. Not everything's in the game yet.
Correct.
So
That also weirded me out because I saw the rollout for season 1, 2, and 3. And like they're telling you what they're gonna do for the first 3 seasons, and they're locking moves behind seasons, and that to me is dumb.
wait. What do you mean, like tricks?
Tricks. They're locking tricks behind seasons.
And then how do you unlock the tricks?
Well, they're just not letting you do it. You're just not capable of doing the trick yet.
Oh,
Yeah. Because I was trying to pull out some tricks, and they weren't even. I can't even remember what now. But then I looked it up. I was like, oh, when I saw it, I'm like, oh,
That's
it's
crazy.
in season 3.
That's crazy.
I can't do a rocket air until season 3. I don't know if that's the move.
Yeah,
but you know,
okay.
I'm just using an
Yeah,
example.
yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely early access. The map. I need more of the map. Did you see that people found the old map? It's across the water.
Okay.
So like on PC, obviously they're trying to glitch their way over there, but you
Yeah.
can see it.
Yeah.
Like, just across the bridge.
It'll be DLC.
So what I'm assuming is, well, like yeah, I'm assuming seasons, right? They'll just add the old town.
yeah.
You'll be able to,
But I thought they were always in San Van. Wasn't
No, this
Skate
is a
3
new- this is a
San
new
Van?
city.
Oh, it's a new city?
this is San Vansterdam.
What
The
was
new
the other
one.
one?
San Van Alona or something like this. Yeah, something like this.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I feel like the whole city feels like a mega park. Like from all the close.
Not Mega Park.
No, but you know, like
Because the Mega Parks were fun.
yeah, I know, but like there's just big jumps all over the city.
Big, yeah. There's spots everywhere.
Yeah.
There's.
Okay, you know what else I
keep
don't
seeing
like?
this church, the spot that
Yeah,
people keep going
I went
into.
through the church. Yeah,
You been there?
yeah.
Okay.
One thing I don't like is when you're doing like bowl skating or like vert skating, you lose a lot of speed.
You lose a lot in the vert.
Yeah.
The pump.
The pump track, yeah, you lose
Yeah.
all your speed.
And just I don't know, just something. You see, there's just something
Yeah,
off.
it's not fully done yet
Yeah, which
And
is
it
weird.
feels
Why
like it.
release it?
because they can make money. They make money to finish the game.
You will see me in the outfit that I'm in now till the day the game is offline. I'm not gonna spend $1.
Yeah, no, but you can unlock some pretty cool stuff.
I even saw like there's skaters that are like compared like there's pro skate shoes that are already available in Fortnite, and they're like, how come I could get these in Fortnite and I can't? Like again, I don't play Fortnite, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Well, because Fortnite has they have shoes that you can buy.
when they
in the
first announced Skate, and when the first beta came out that I tried to get in like a year or 2 ago, it looked so nice.
Yeah.
Something at some point, someone decided let's make it more Fortnite. Like let's make it look more like Fortnite.
It's a live service game.
But it didn't look like it was like a happy medium. I feel like
Yeah.
of what they first showed the game.
They'll probably
to be.
release some sort of like texture reskin
That'd be
that you have to
great.
pay for.
I'm out. I'm so out. I'm gonna be wearing these crappy socks and basic shoes. And
I know.
I saw 80 people in my
Hey,
outfit.
but did you see? Cuffs are pretty high on those jeans. Yo, you know
Our
the
resident
thing is,
high cuff
yo,
advocate.
these guys are talking
Dante.
smack, but really it's just skater culture, you know? Like these guys,
Skater
you guys just don't get it.
Yeah, half the pants are cuffs. Classic culture.
Yeah,
All right, let's
but
get
it's
into it.
hilarious because some of the outfits are like plain tee cargo shorts. I'm like, that's literally what I used to rock. Like that was my fit for like
I mean,
all
that's
of high
still a
school.
fit. Yeah, that's still a fit. Classic.
I know, but just like plain Jane, and then socks pulled all the way up.
Socks pulled up.
That
That's a
was
skater look, man. And then
That was
I
me.
even put the flats on. I didn't even put the others, like the
Okay.
the
The slip-
Vans.
yeah.
The slip-on Vans,
Yeah.
because it just looked better with the cargo pants and
Which
the,
cargo pants do you have?
I think
the
you can only
generic?
have the
No, I got some camel ones. I got some
Unlocked?
Some yeah.
I got one loot crate and it was terrible. I don't even like saying loot crate.
Yeah, that's lame. I don't like that.
Yeah. All right.
Cause I'm like, yo, these trucks are sick. But then you have to get the loot boxes.
yeah, all the free unlockables look like basic trash.
Yeah,
Like just basic.
I know.
Yeah, that's it. Let's get into some talk about stuff. Let's not spend 38 minutes not talking about comedy like last week. Although great conversation last week. Yeah, I guess we'll just get into some comedy news, some recaps. But I guess we'll start with this. I didn't even really want to say anything. Quite honestly, I don't care. And I'm in Canada, so we technically don't even have quote unquote free speech. But the world of comedy is kind of gassed up right now because Jimmy Kimmel just got released from his late night talk show. I watched the clip. He barely said anything about Kirk, but he said the name, and then he went on to make fun of Trump. And so I'm sure that was enough for whoever to pull some strings and get this guy off the air. And in terms of free speech, I guess it is a reputable point. Like, it's something we should talk about. I'll pull up. I guess I'll just say this.
Is it this one?
No, it's this one. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you make it full screen for me? Thank you. So this was posted by a well-known comedian, Mike Birbiglia, on his social media. And it's a handwritten note. Literally, like, he posted a picture of a handwritten note, which is kind of funny. I spent a lot of time in public and private defending comedians I don't agree with. If you're a comedian and you don't call out the insanity of pulling Kimmel off the air, don't bother spouting off about free speech anymore. So again, we're Canadians, so we don't technically have the whole free speech thing, but it is kind of jarring in America of all places to be seeing this kind of thing. It's very clearly like he's being shut down for just saying stuff.
Yeah. My question is, where were these people when people were getting forced tattoos?
The jab,
Yeah.
the Jabberwockies.
No. Don't. First of all,
Don't
don't
put-
disrespect. Don't disrespect jab like that, and then don't disrespect Jabberwockies.
What's jab?
It's a genre of music.
I'm disrespecting it. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Oh, it's Korean. It's Carib music.
Yes.
I've never seen you jump to the defense of anything so drastically. No.
Don't disrespect
sorry,
jab.
I
One of my favorite genres.
I forgot. I'm not Carib. I'm African, so I
Yeah.
forget because I just said jab as a joke. I'm like,
know.
this is, but it is.
It's a genre. It's a good,
It is.
sick music.
No, I wish I could. You'll see in the edit.
You'll see in the clip when I post it.
Zoom in on that shit.
Can you put on some jab music too?
Yeah, for 2 seconds. Did you ever watch Kimmel?
No.
Yeah.
What my point was, the point I wanted to make was when some comedians were talking about the whole vaccine stuff, they're like, "No, don't talk about this. You're spreading misinformation."
Kimmel was one of those guys, though.
Kimmel was one of those guys.
Yeah. To me, Kimmel's a shill.
Yeah.
He's an absolute. So I personally could give a about his career or him getting pulled off the
Also,
air.
how do we know?
But sorry.
How do you know that they didn't just pull his show because the
'Cause they
ratings
hate
were,
him.
No, the ratings are down, bro. Who's
I don't
really
know.
watching
That's
this?
what Trump said. I don't know if that's real or not. Did you actually look into that?
No, but I would have.
talking head. You're
No,
off the
but
show.
I'm asking a question.
No, you're not. You stated that like a.
No, I said
that was
how
a
do we-
statement.
I said, how do we know? I quantified it with a question.
Okay.
So how do you know that it wasn't pulled because the ratings were low?
I don't know. I would have never given that guy freaking airtime anyways, but like he stinks to me. Kimmel is absolutely trash. The only thing to me that's even worth a damn in late night spaces is Conan. Conan O'Brien, and he doesn't even have a late night show anymore. Everything once Conan and that whole Jay Leno debacle happened, I could give two shits about late night. I'm like, bro, you canceled literally the best thing about late night ever. At least for my generation, nobody is gonna care about these old farts. Jimmy Fallon laughing hysterically at a pumpkin spice joke. Like, get the hell out of here, bro.
We did it again, Red Band.
Oh my god, he's the worst. Yeah, I don't know. One of my favorite things is this happened with the Kirk stuff too. The Charlie Kirk stuff is like, cause like we have melanin, bro. We're black, so we're like, and we're comedians, so it's like we're tapped into like so many different spheres.
Yeah.
But nobody in the black universe really gave a shit about Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
And nobody in the black universe really gives a fuck about Jimmy Kimmel. This is like such. All these things are like.
Yeah, that's
other people.
This is
really
your
care.
problem, Doc.
Yeah, it's not your no freedom of speech, especially like in
but
terms of comedy, is a greater issue. That's the only reason we're talking about it.
I know, but I mean, like, that's handle your business inside. You know, these are just white people arguing on the internet. Like you said, black people aren't really. Up in
Yeah,
arms.
that's why I'm separating my feelings about Kimmel, saying I could give two shits about him personally, but this is. If we were American, especially if we had citizenship in the States, like this would be jarring as shit. Because I'm like, what do you mean? Because he said some stuff you don't like. Like, isn't that what this whole country is built off of? Like,
yes, if you're a white, but as a black person, we've been getting killed for our, you know, our opinions. People was talking out, boom, boom, sniped. For white people, this is their first time. Second time. They had JFK.
I'm trying to think of like examples, but I can't really. I'm sure there's been other white martyrs.
I'll wait.
But I don't. Yeah, I mean, I know this sounds insensitive, but it's hard for me to give a.
I don't.
Yeah, it's hard for me to care. The only real stance I take on this is if you're an American entertainer, you kind of got to be like, because I even saw. Can you go back? Go to the other one. That one. Free speech for me, not for thee. This is posted on r/standup by Happy Fat Labs. I hear. In brackets, firsthand, that comedy clubs are telling the participants of open mics, at least, that mentions of Charlie Kirk will get performers thrown out and barred from the premises indefinitely. How does management not get, quote, that comedy clubs only exist because of the works of Lenny Bruce and George Carlin and Richard Pryor and Robin Williams, etc. Et al. The fact that there are now words forbidden to be said on some stages in this country, regardless of the context, is affecting my psyche in a bad way. Okay, see, like...
Now you're weak-minded.
Like, this is where I'm like... But, again, it is... Like, that's crazy
But
to me,
also...
affecting my psyche in a bad way.
But you know what else? Because, once again, this is their first real bump up against this wall.
Not being able to say what they feel.
Yeah. In Canada, I mean, I don't know about you, but...
In Canada, there's comedians that have been sued and lost and paid out money.
I'm not even talking about
We
that.
do not have freedom of speech up here.
But I'm just saying, like, because sometimes I'll sign up for mics, and it'll be like, don't say this, don't say this, don't say this.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow, what?
Yeah.
Are you willing to name names?
No. Because here's the thing.
Because you need the mic time.
Not...
But that's fair. I'm not trying to get
But
you.
it's like don't say anything racist, don't say anything sexist, don't say anything homophobic. And then when you sign up for the mic, he's like, I agree to the terms. I agree. And then I go and say all those things anyways. And then they laugh. I'm not banned.
Of course you're not.
But they say it because they want to, you know.
Well, yeah.
Cover their tracks. Oh, I said that. He couldn't say that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. You're not going to. Yeah, it's weird. It's indicative of where we are. More guideposts that clearly demonstrate where we're going, and none of it is good. Prove me wrong. Let's read some of these comments. Wait, can every comedian still do 10 minutes about how cancel culture has run amok? This aged poorly in 6 hours. Jimmy Kimmel show suspended. Charlie Kirk. Blah, 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 whatever.
This is another
out
thing.
to clubs and stop supporting them. Damn, there's 36 replies. There's 53 more replies on those replies.
Yeah, but this was an interesting point. He's like, why won't you say which clubs are doing this?
Well, I just asked you to do it. You wouldn't do it.
Yeah, but there's so little clubs here, and it's not even.
You turned into a little kid. Yeah, but there's please, sir, can I have some more? But you're not wrong,
We're
bro.
scrounging for mics
No,
out
we're
here.
like it's.
I'm scraping the pot.
It's really tough. Yo, there's so many factors in Canadian comedy. The fact that Canadians don't even give a shit, really, and there's not enough population to really bolster a scene, and make it like a reputable scene. We always have to leave to get rep. Then the mainstream avenues, like, bro, I could go 3 hours just on that alone. Every friggin' main goddamn promotion or organization or festival is booked by some dainty white. God, I gotta bleep that out. Bruh, in this country, if you do not speak about the goddamn struggles of your specific race or your plight as a gay person, or bruh, bonus points if you are a minority gay. Whoo! You will be rocketed to the top of the Canadian comedy industry right now. Put on a dress. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Yeah, unless you're willing to name the club, why even make this claim? Click some of these replies. I want to see this shit post. Because I wasn't saying the place should be boycotted, but I was saying that comics and audiences should ask about club policies before patronizing with their art.
Look at the downvotes.
Yo, people hated this guy.
Who asked the club policies before the? Excuse me, what are your belief system before I buy a beer here?
Honestly, the ability to not call this out is frankly cowardly and doing more harm to the message than if you said nothing at all. Once again, I'm going to ask you, you want to name that club? You pussy?
It's not a club. It's not a club. No, it's not a club.
Can you scroll down for me?
Club, I swear.
I swear. It's just people talking. I would say that I don't even believe you. It's easy to make a claim about a nameless club. Once again, I look to you, Dante. Once again. Oh, off. Dude, get the popcorn right now. This is great. You weren't saying they should be boycotted because, quite honestly, you don't even seem to know exactly what you're trying to say. To mention this, yet not bother to hold the club or clubs doing this responsible is a supreme act of uselessness. I like that. I like that. And an overwhelming mistake. Jesus Christ, bro, these people. The internet is a mess.
Stationary traveler.
Nut up and follow through on what you started, or sit the down and stop complaining about something you're too meek to do anything about. Boo this man.
He's getting cooked.
Here's a comment, and this is why I think constantly, like, not just black people, but ethnic people in general, why we kind of tend to not care in these situations. Same with the Carly Chirk, the Charlie Kirk stuff, is because these people are kind of already ignorant to our existence, you know? And this isn't me saying that everything Charlie said was ignorant and stuff, but I heard him say a lot of ignorant stuff specifically about the black experience in America. And it always comes from people who barely know anything about it themselves and are always looking from the outside in.
Yeah, it's always the studies they've read.
Yeah.
Not the experience they've lived.
Or just common sense. They always like to go, like, it's common sense would tell you. I'm like, who's common sense? Your white common sense?
Exactly.
So, bro, common sense ain't so common for everybody, and everybody's common sense is different.
Is it? I thought the whole point of common sense is that. No, joke.
In this day and age, bro. Yeah, yeah. This guy laughs more now at the attempt of trying to piss me off than actually pissing me off. You're a good friend. F you.
I couldn't even follow through on that.
Like you couldn't even go all the way. You just started doing the rip chord. And like the Jimmy Kimmel thing, I specifically remember this guy's done blackface skits.
Yeah.
The Karl Malone sketch. I remember watching that.
They didn't
Not
pull
even
for that.
because everybody's pulling it back up now. Jimmy Kimmel is
Jimmy Kimmel?
Jimmy Fallon is also, he did Chris Rock on
Yeah.
SNL in blackface.
Yeah.
This douchebag is still able to do his little garbage show. Because when it's uproar about anything minority-wise, then nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
But once whiteness is affected, then it's all of a sudden, let's boycott, let's fucking be up in arms, let's have our emotions out on our sleeves.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Now it's worth fighting.
You guys are just exhausting. This is like the further division and shit, right?
Yeah.
It's like when you're that egregious about anybody else's plight, have fun. It's like Boy Cried Wolf. Have fun. It's just going to be a bunch of soapbox white people fucking yelling. And you're not going to have any of us on your side because where were you when other very real righteous shit was happening? You guys aren't affected and don't care. So, I mean, again, to me as a comedian, I'm not American, but if I was, the only weird part about this is... like,
Why now?
Not just why now. It's like, no, this is very clearly like trying to shut someone's voice up. And in a land of free speech, that is alarming. Especially
but they've been doing this.
Okay, so then I'll put this on you then. Give me an example of this happening to a prominent black figure.
MLK.
No, like in entertainment. Dumbass, not fucking...
No, but we're
Something-
talking about free speech. We're talking about free speech.
They
here.
didn't even smoke. See, you gotta fucking know more history, bro. They didn't. You think they smoked MLK off of free speech?
No, but for the message.
So
that
then why
he's-
even bring it up? You sound
Hold on.
goofy.
No, not for free speech, but for the things that he was trying to do and the things that he was saying. You should have the right to say that.
They didn't kill him for that.
What'd they kill him for then?
They killed him when he tried to create economic empowerment for the black community, and boom, 2 weeks later, like not even, like 4 days later, he's dead.
And why shouldn't we have economic power and freedom?
They didn't kill him because,
You said he was trying to do that.
yeah,
Yeah.
they killed him because he was trying. But do you not? Are you missing the whole other point, weirdo?
I am.
They didn't shoot him because he was speaking about togetherness for black and white people.
Yeah, but
They're
he was-
shooting him because he's like, oh, he's trying to
but he's
tell
speaking-
black people
Okay,
they should be
so-
economically empowered.
Hey, you said he's trying to tell them. That's speech. He's trying to tell black people to become more economically powerful. We should have our own cities, our own ecosystems, our own economics.
They didn't shoot him for the speech of it, though. They shot him for the action of it.
And the idea.
Yeah.
So you should have free speech is the ability to practice your ideals.
They're
and your
not
ideas.
comparable.
What? Why?
You
Sorry.
are so weird to think Jimmy Kimmel getting fired is comparable to Martin Luther King getting shot.
No,
that is one of
no,
the dumbest takes
no,
I've
no,
heard
no,
you
no.
give.
I'm not comparing. I'm saying
You are comparing them.
No,
What the
no,
fuck
no,
are you
no.
doing?
I'm saying the free speech. MLK.
You are comparing them directly.
No,
then
no.
use
Okay,
another
no.
one other than MLK because that doesn't
move
even.
the Jimmy Kimmel. I'm saying the idea is he was trying to do something. He's trying to push a message that people did not like. That's what I'm trying to say. And therefore, because he was trying to do good for a certain group of people, they killed him for that. But that's his free speech. He
you
should be.
think Jimmy Kimmel?
No, but you should be allowed to try to inspire your people.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I'm not saying that's what Jimmy Kimmel is doing or that it's on the same level as MLK.
I don't
but-
even think they're the same thing. I don't
But
think
it's-
MLK got shot for free speech.
But he was trying to push a message across, which you should be allowed to do,
Yeah.
that is free speech.
They didn't kill him for that, though. They didn't kill him for talking.
Okay, but
They
you
killed
said,
him for actions, not for words.
Okay.
What is Jimmy Kimmel doing action-wise that got him fired? It was just because he said a name.
Saying is an action. But my point is the fact that he was trying to mobilize,
Who was he trying to mobilize?
not Jimmy Kimmel, MLK.
Oh, okay. I'm like, oh my God. Who's Kimmel trying to
No,
mobilize?
MLK is trying to mobilize people.
Tiki Torch motherfuckers. Oh my God.
Yeah, but
Yes.
he's trying to mobilize his people.
And specifically because he was already trying to mobilize everybody
Yes.
into togetherness.
Yes.
And then he switched tactics. He's like, let me try and empower them, not off just hanging out in the park. Like maybe black people having some money in their pocket. That got him smoked.
I know.
And him and MLK coming together got them smoked.
Who and who? Sorry.
MLK and Malcolm X.
Okay.
When they got together on
Yes.
some economic empowerment shit, both of them dead.
I know. Okay. So my point is, them having that idea and them saying, "Hey, we should do this."
Yeah.
To me, that's still under free speech.
It's definitely associated, but I have never coupled MLK's murder with him speaking. Like, it's part of it, but I don't like that's not why they killed him, because he had been speaking. Also, MLK was under the watch of the FBI. They were filming him white women.
Yes.
They were him like so it's the second he goes against. So you know what? That would be the place I would make the comparison. Is as soon as you kind of speak out against the system or whatever. But even still, Jimmy Kimmel had been making these jokes forever.
Yeah.
I watched the clip. He didn't really say anything about Kirk.
No, he didn't say anything.
said
I
the
didn't think
name.
anything he said was even that abrasive.
And then the Trump jokes were basic shit Trump jokes.
Yeah.
But he's been doing that forever.
Yeah.
I think they were just, from what I understand, like, because ABC is Disney and all this shit, and like there's a bunch of money stuff that the White House is trying to block. Mm-hmm. That's what happened with the Paramount deal and the whole South Park thing. That's why South Park started going crazy on Trump.
Yeah.
But it's like, to get back to this though, it's just so weird to me to see in the, like, it's a bad precedent as an entertainer. It's a really bad precedent because the political party they have in there feels a little Gestapo-esque, like esque.
The Republicans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Trump and them. Trump and his boys.
Yeah.
They're moving super, like just super, they're goose stepping is what it feels like.
Goose stepping? What are they, rugby players?
No. Do you know what goose stepping is?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a joke.
Do rugby, is that a term
There's a
in
move,
rugby?
yeah, it's a kind of move that they do.
Rugby players goose step?
Yeah, it's like a move where they like do like a little.
Do they do a little hand salute after? Oh my
No,
God.
you wanna
I
see-
got it. No, we have to pull up rugby goose steps. Just for context, I guess. You got to mute that, please, for the love of God.
Okay, hold on.
That
Boom, right
that little
there.
side step. Oh, the little hop.
That little hop thing. That's
Okay.
a goose step.
Okay. All right, that's enough.
Tell me you're not cultured without telling me.
Just like even the other day, seeing Trump at Buckingham Palace or whatever with the king, like King Charles and all that stuff.
Okay.
All the people in the room, it's all like the tech oligarchs. Like we're moving in a super weird totalitarian direction. And it's not just America. We live in Canada, bro. At least they have free speech written down somewhere. We don't even have that.
Yeah, but once again, it doesn't seem like it even means anything. They
Well,
haven't written
now,
down.
but that's why this is a big deal.
Yeah, but it's been not meaning a thing, which is the point I'm trying to prove.
Yeah, it's all facade.
That's what I've been saying.
But you could have just said that.
I know, but it takes me a while
Instead
to
of being
distill.
like, Martin Luther King and Jimmy Kimmel should be on Mount Rushmore.
They should have the same statues. Jimmy Kimmel and MLK.
I'm not comparing that, bro. That one got me, but thankfully you weren't doing it on purpose. I guess this is just gonna be all the comedy talk we do. We might as well move into the other stuff too, because there's a lot of other side effects. I don't even really like Tim Dillon, but I saw this from him. We talked about it last week, the Riyadh Comedy Festival.
I don't think we did.
Okay, we didn't?
No.
Well, there is a comedy festival happening in Saudi Arabia. That's right, because I was going to talk about how Saudi's just being sports washed right now. Like the WWE announced Royal Rumble for January, and then WrestleMania for 2027 in Saudi. We already have the big boxing events.
Yep.
They've done NBA tournaments. They've done PGA tournaments. They've done Formula One tournaments.
Yep.
Like the sports washing is insane. And now it's like they're trying to go for cultural arts. They're doing a big comedy festival, like huge. And they have the biggest names, like Chappelle's going, like all the guys,
Yeah.
Burr, all these guys. And it's just super weird. It's super weird to, like, for some of them. Like, Burr seems like one of those guys who speaks out against this type of shit. So it's just weird to see certain people going to Riyadh to do comedy. And that's nothing against the actual people, because I think about this all the time. Like, I watched the last WWE event in Riyadh, and I literally had this thought. I'm like, those people deserve to get a show too. You know what I mean? They're just people, like the citizens.
Yeah.
It just sucks that they're kind of being used as a shield by their government, you know? It's like, look, we're putting look how nice we are and all that stuff. Meanwhile, like the actual government is like murking people and they're friggin' the human rights and all that stuff.
So then should America not have any shows either?
Ooh.
I'm just asking a question.
Good point.
America out here murking the most people.
Good.
Oh, but the audience, they're a shield.
Point. So, yeah, that's actually a great point. Tim Dillon, who's a big voice in podcasting and comedy right now, he was booked to do the Riyadh Comedy Festival, and then he recently made this post. Kimmel should not be on the air. Kimmel should not be. That's how I personally. Yeah.
Freudian slip.
Kimmel should still be on the air. It's wrong to pretend it's because the show sucked or because it was losing eyeballs and money. Both true, in brackets. Clearly, it was a politically motivated hit job. The joke was pretty mild, factually wrong, as in the guy who shot Charlie Kirk wasn't a MAGA guy, but who cares? That doesn't matter. Anyone who cares about the ability to speak freely for a living should be disturbed by this. They should also be disturbed by people celebrating the assassination of a political opponent, no matter what you thought of his views. It's pretty simple. Also, this morning I was fired from the Riyadh Comedy Festival because of statements I made on my podcast. I'll be keeping the sizable down payment and donating it to a foundation that, just kidding, I'm buying another car. See you in Montecito. Yeah, fire. He uses the F word there, but YouTube doesn't like that. But it's just, he was the one that I even saw speaking out about it. He was the only one I saw because everyone was giving backlash. It's like, look at all these shill comedians going to Riyadh to do comedy for blood money. You know what I mean? And then he came out and literally, I kind of respect it because he was just honest. He's like, yeah, we're getting paid to look the other way. He literally said this.
Yeah.
We're getting paid to look the other way like everybody else does. The world is going to hell in a handbasket and there's only so much money left to be made. So it's happening. And that to me is like why Burr would go and why all these guys, because even look at just us in the lower spectrum of comedy. And me, I've been doing it for 14 years, but stuck in Canada. Nobody knows me and all this shit. But I've seen there's such a tight squeeze now on money-making opportunities.
Yeah.
We talk about this all the time. Why is selling out so popular when selling out literally used to be a mark of death to your career? People would be like, he's a shill. He's a corporate sellout.
Yeah.
I'm not with him. Whereas now, not only is that the goal for artists, but it's actually viewed as a positive thing by the fans.
Yeah.
Because I think people are so delusional and so lost, and let's not front, there's only so much money left to be made anymore. You have to shuck and jive now if you want a livable amount of cash. Otherwise, you're stuck on the lower spectrum and trying to figure out how to get out without making memes and putting on wigs and dresses. Like, I'm still trying to figure it out. It's very tough. So I get it. But at the same time, I don't think that excuses it. And isn't that, I always say this, isn't that how we get to where we are? By people just constantly being like, this is what we have to do now. So you just, because it's not overnight. We've said this before. It's gradual. It's generational. So it doesn't feel like, oh, we just started doing this today. It's like, well, no, this is the normal thing, and it has been for years. It's like, well,
what is it specifically that they're protesting against in like Riyadh? Like,
do you not know about their politics, about the women's rights and all that stuff out there? Like, we're
but
talking about Saudi Arabia.
I know, but is
blood
that
money?
But I'm saying, is that what they're protesting? Like, I don't know.
Like, people are just speaking out against the comedians going out there being like, you're shills. Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
And it kind of does look weird, not for people like Tim Dillon, but for people like Burr, who is very left leaning and speaks openly out against the injustices of not politics, but political figures and all this stuff. He's constantly talking about it. So it seems very contradictory, very hypocritical. For then you to jump on. I'm sure they paid him over $1 million.
Yeah.
But is that worth it? You don't already have mills in the bank? You needed the Saudi money? It kind of makes you look like a goofball. And it makes, like, it discredits a lot of what you say in my eyes, and I think a lot of people's eyes. That's why there's so much criticism. But again, if you're Tim Dillon and shit, you don't give a fuck. Your character is already the type of person that opposes people opposing you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
But I just like, because the point I made earlier about like, okay, you oppose all this stuff about Saudi Arabia, but America does the same thing, but no one protests America. Aside from other.
no one protests
No.
America.
I was going to say, aside from people outside of America.
Americans don't protest America?
Not the show business. Why aren't people, like, if Bird does a show in America, why like, oh, you're this, that?
People do. People don't boycott shows in America.
No, they do.
Like, oh, bro,
They do.
You just reel it all.
No,
everything
no,
back.
okay.
Just reel it
No.
all back and
I'm
start
reeling it back.
Cast a new net.
Cast a new net. All right. But like, for the, okay, I guess they do for the politics stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess it's the same people that are protesting when they go to Saudi Arabia. Because like I watch the boxing events when they're there, right? I understand that, okay, there's Saudi blood money, but once again, I also understand that there's American blood money. So if I'm gonna protest it for, oh, this is what they believe,
Yeah.
and I know that's what America believes, to remain consistent, I have to protest America as well.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, yeah, it is hard to do one and not the other. You know what I mean? So, and that's where I think that's what Tim was getting at when he was making his statement. Is like, we're getting paid to look the other way, like all your favorite celebrities.
Yeah.
It's like that's what the name of the game is. I think it's just harder to not do that now, and that's probably what hurts my heart the most. Is because even when I started 14 years ago, it wasn't this bad.
Yeah.
I still felt like, oh, I can have the career I want to have. It'll take. I always knew it would take me longer.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, how long? I'm like, oh, holy shit!
I'm tired, boss.
I really don't want. Yeah, I'm tired, boss. I don't want to put that wig in that. I don't want to put it on, that dress on, that wig on. I don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for comedy talk. Should we quickly, dude? We got like 10 minutes. I'm telling you, we got to do this within 10 minutes, please. So pull up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been some time.
Can we just talk comedy recap? Because I did yuck yucks.
We're doing recap, then we're not doing UFC. We just talk comedy for like. Hey, I'm fine to skip UFC. I don't care. You're the MMA, like.
Can I think about
You're the guru. No, you have. No, because I want to take a nap before my show. I'm an old man, and I'm really tired. I smoked a lot of weed this week. I mean, I have some really, dude. You know what? Let's do comedy recap because I have some nice stuff I want to do too. But it sounds like you want to specifically say something. So, ladies and gentlemen, what this podcast was set up for. Dante and myself break down what we've been up to in the world of comedy this past week. I pass it off to my friend Dante.
Bunch of shows this week, but one thing I would say that merits a recap is like, because last night I did Jared Nathan's show, and then afterwards, not even expecting it, I did Dark Stars, right? And that's Toronto Yucks, at least 100 plus people there
On a Friday night.
on a Friday
Was
night.
Mark there?
No,
Damn.
he's never there.
What?
He's never there when I'm there.
That sucks. He's usually there Fridays. But I've been hearing he's there Fridays and Saturdays now, like mixing it up.
Yeah.
So
Well, I went on Tuesday as well.
he won't
was,
be there.
He was there on Tuesday.
He was?
Yeah, because that's where his
Scoping out.
Well, that's because when his course students go on Tuesday.
Okay. That's fair.
So he's there for that.
Okay. Has
Um,
he seen you perform yet?
no,
Okay. I'm excited for that.
but like I did well, and he wasn't there. Like, not that I did, but my whole point is like, kind of like staying ready. Being able to like, I have this 5 minutes that I've been working on, 5 to 7, and then out of nowhere, Brian's like, "You want to do a guest spot?" I had already ordered food. I never eat before I go on stage. I was eating my chicken fingers. I was chilling.
You ate at Yucks?
Yeah.
So you got that discount.
Yeah, I did. I went to the back kitchen. I'm like, "Hey, can I get that?" But I had already started eating, and then Brian's like, "Do you want to do some time?" Of course. I'm not gonna say no. That'd be crazy talk.
Yeah, 1 second, bro. Look at all the sauce on
Yeah.
your fingers.
And then I go up. I do that 7 that I've been hammering.
Yeah, attaboy. Breeze.
Consistent laughs.
Especially
And
now that you got 10. You got 3 minutes to spare.
I got
nigga.
3 minutes. Yeah, I'm chilling. But
Does it feel like that?
what?
Like knowing that you have more time, does it feel less Like, do you feel less anxious when you're up there now?
Yeah, because also I've been working on a new joke.
Yeah.
And the joke itself is like 4 minutes, 3-4 minutes.
Nice.
Right? So it's like then there's punchlines throughout, but I'm still working on refining it.
Yeah, of course.
But now that I have like a 3-minute joke.
You feel even more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
got jokes.
I got jokes.
Oh, you want some jokes? Yeah.
But,
I got jokes.
Just once again, going back to this show last night.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit of a milestone alert. Vilu. I was performing.
Yeah.
Had a little bit of a heckler trying to, jump in. Dog, I pulled the Aikido on him. I flipped it back. Bro.
I hope this is good.
Cooked him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Give me the interaction.
All right. So basically, I was doing my Transformers joke.
Yeah.
And the joke goes, most people want that Hawk Tua, And then he's like, Hawk Tua. Da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, that's a Hawk Tua guy. Da-da-da-da. And he's like, oh, you need to get one to know one. And I'm like, you need to give one to no one. And we're like, oh! Rah! Dog, and I didn't even think about it. Just
off the cuff. That's that
flipped
comedic
him.
muscle, bro.
Yeah, cooked him.
Attaboy.
Yeah. And it was recording too.
Was that your first Friday night at Yucks?
No, that was my
Yucks?
second Friday.
Nice.
I've only done Friday late shows,
I have to shoot that ego, bro.
Hey, it's the truth. No, it's the truth. I've only done Friday late shows at Toronto Yucks. I haven't done the mic yet. I've gone.
Yeah.
But I haven't
Have you
gone.
done Brian's Thursday show?
No, I haven't done that one. Just this Friday one.
That one's dark stuff.
Brian's the only person that's put me on at Yucks.
Brian's a gem, bro.
Yeah.
I've known him probably like he started before me. I've known him my entire career.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Shouts out to Brian O'Gorman.
Brian O'Gorman, B-O-G.
Yeah.
I guess for my comedy recap, that's it for yours?
Yep.
Okay. I was all over the road. I was in Cambridge, which I haven't been in forever. Cambridge is beautiful.
Yeah, it's like a cleaner Hamilton.
It's like it's like a little suburban town. There's not that many black people, and you could tell because they're little city square.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. I'm like, oh, they invested in the public spaces out
That's
here.
crazy.
There must not be many black people out here.
Crazy.
And bro, there weren't even that many Indians, so that's
crazy.
Cambridge must be one of their last little holdouts.
Crazy. Cambridge is white people Wakanda. They have the force field.
Shout outs to Sandy at Rusty Nail. I've been working with this dude for over a decade, man. Always puts on fun shows. This is no different. There were more tickets sold than people showed up, which I always find weird. But it was like what was it? Thursday? Yeah, it was like a Thursday evening in Cambridge. Fun little crowd. Met some nice people. And I hope so. Oh shit. The next night I was with Different Nights. Oh, last night I was with Different Nights back at Rec Room in London. Bro. So I smashed. Had an amazing set. And on the car ride home, I started weeping like a baby. I started crying. And it was slow to start, and then and it's just from joy. I hadn't met these comics. One of them, Jason Allen, I knew. We've been coming up together forever. Two of these other guys I don't really know. The guy who introduces me, the host, he's like, oh, I'm so excited to bring up this next guy. He's a legend, da-da-da-da. And I've never met this guy, bro. And you've been there when this has happened.
Yeah.
The amount of times, there was just a lot of reflecting happening on the car ride home.
Who is this comic?
I forget his name.
Sick.
I just met him. I'm a piece of garbage. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He got fans out here. They
I'm sorry.
revering
Wait,
Zeus when
I'll
he
tell
walks
you
in the
right
room.
now. I'll tell you right now. CJ McDougal. CJ McDougal. Shout out CJ, man. Everybody did great. But again, it was just one of those things. I'm like, yo, how many of these guys that I've never met? This isn't the first time. This isn't the second. This is I've lost count. People bring me up. I've never met. I finally get to work with this guy. Da, da, da. And you know, the larger I'm Jared Nathan now. The larger scale of comedy, I'm like, I don't have an ego about this shit. I know I'm like, nobody knows me.
Yeah. But people do know you.
But people do know me.
Yeah.
You know, but like, again, obviously in the wider world of comedy, I'm an unknown. But like the way I've evolved personally, not even on stage, has just allowed me to constantly look at the haves versus like what I don't like, what it isn't, like what it is versus what it isn't. And I am so blessed, bro. And it's not even just people bringing me up on stage. And I know there's people who have negative thoughts about and feelings about me. Obviously, I'm not perfect. I've weirded out some people and I've wronged some people, sure. But for the most part, man, like the reverence that a lot of my peers, some younger, some older, some my like the way people talk about me and
Cream of some young guy.
Way to ruin a nice moment. That's cream of some young guy. You're such a loser. This is what real friendship looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this guy's saying too many nice things about himself. Let me bring him down real
but
quick.
you said some young, some older. And just
I didn't even catch that. But like it never ceases to amaze me.
yeah.
You know, like that pay it forward type shit. This is what the impact of like Patrice and Carlin were to me, what Bernie was to me, what Pryor, what Dick Gregory, what Red Fox. Like I never, you know, wanted to be like, yo, I'm going to speak my voice about the bullshit in the industry and all this stuff, but it just happened. And honestly, it was always going to happen because that's just who I am. But it's literally guidance of hearing voices, like especially Patrice. I always mention him because I don't think there was anybody that I came up listening to that was more honest about behind the scenes. Dude, about him talking about the depression of going through it, of just the fakery of all of it. Because like I was already experiencing these things outside of comedy. Because the comedy is just everything is a microcosm of life in general. Everybody's fake everywhere. Like you're always going to run into fake people.
Yep.
You're always going to run into ass kissing.
I gotta show you a clip, bro.
Okay. But you're always going to run into this shit.
Yep.
But not everybody's willing to speak, not just honestly, because a lot of people speak honestly, but without humility. This guy put his self on the line when he was talking about this shit. And it resonated so much with me that I can't help but to not do the same. Like, it's funny to me.
I think the word you're looking for is righteously.
I'm not,
Because
yeah, but
you said
not
without-
God righteous.
No, but like you're standing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with humility, I do mean that.
You said without. That's why.
Oh,
said
sorry, with
yeah,
humility.
Yeah, yeah.
With humility, not without humility.
Yeah.
But righteously, and even, it's funny that you use that word, because Patrice is
You
one
use
of
that
us.
words. I know.
He
I
uses that
listen.
word specifically, but he even helped me differentiate this in my own mind when I was coming up. He's like, when I say righteously, I don't mean like God righteously, like just that. So when I lay my head on my pillow at night, I don't feel like I've wronged myself.
Yep.
And I think that has helped me just see the forest through the trees and appreciate something as simple as a comic I've never met being like, I'm so excited to bring this guy up. He's a legend.
Yeah.
Even though the world doesn't know me, bro, I made it.
You know, I even had some trickle down economics of that because when I was on a mic on Tuesday,
Yeah.
a guy I never met before a comic, he's like, "Yo, man, you and Black Zeus' podcast, I watch it. You guys are so funny." I'm like, "Nice to meet you."
Nice to meet you, bro. But that makes, I don't have anybody in that seat. It's not just anybody in that seat. You're my brother. Like, the reason the chemistry is, like,
Yeah.
because, again, it took me 6 years to figure out the proper chemistry to get the right person in the seat.
Yeah.
And that's not to say I haven't had other people who I have, like, White Slave, like Luke.
Yeah.
Loved having him here, but it just wasn't consistent enough.
Yeah.
But this is the dynamic that I've been going for the entire time.
Yep.
And it's coming back to me tenfold now because I'm hearing people say to me what I was wishing I could express to Patrice, to Carlin, to Bernie Mac,
Yeah.
to all these guys. And I'm like, how am I not fucking rich in experience? I know, like, seriously,
Yeah.
like, I'm not rich monetarily.
Yeah.
I don't have that fame and success. And it's not that, you know, I've said this up and down, but like, I have more than what I wanted coming in. And I know there's more,
Yes.
you know, but that doesn't let me all of a sudden be like, yo, I haven't made it. Because nobody else is out there being like, oh, who are you? It's like I can honestly assess the situations around me and the things that are happening around me to know I'm on the right trajectory.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so proud of myself. Because, like, just, like, I couldn't help it, bro. I just started weeping while I was crying. Like, while I was driving. While I was crying. I was like, but, like, and I hope that people get that.
Yeah.
That level of gratitude expressed and, like, shown. You know what I mean? Because, damn, bro. I'm just, damn, bro. Like, how have I not made it? How have I not made it? And I know most people will be like, you haven't made it. But, like, your marker of success and mine are not the same.
Yeah.
I think people get caught up into the vanity of things and they lose sight of the forest while being in the middle of all the trees.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be my friggin' thing. Let's get out of here. I need to sleep. That's this week's comedy recap, this week's episode. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great episode. Huh? Dante, you have any final words to the people?
What? You know, believe in yourself.
Fuck, Nick.
Fuck Nick. Stay strong. Fuck Nick.
Where can the people find you online?
You can find me online at Shedante. CheZDante. Follow your boy.
Hey, I'm AKA Black Zeus on Instagram and TikTok, but here is the main place to be, YouTube. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe. Once again, go check out the rest of the channel. Black Zeus, the show is wrapped, but we got 10 full episodes on there for you. We got playlists on playlists. We got new comedy clips. We got the Comedy Streets, which is Dante and myself talking about this exact type of stuff in the world of comedy, and so much more, and more stuff coming. So thank you again to the people that have subscribed. You are the beautiful people of this channel. Love you. This has been Black Zeus, the podcast, season 6, episode 35. Until next week. Douches.
Hey, it's Hen Dog.
Black Zeus the Podcast Season 6, featuring Black Zeus and Dante, aka Black Zeus on YouTube, Patreon, and Instagram.